Hello, hello. Oh, I have thought about trying to start making this video or one of these videos for like a month now, and I just decided to pull the trigger and do it because of the fact that I need to stop procrastinating. So, okay, I'm gonna try to get back on the train. Y'all need to help me because I need some content as far as what I should be recording. And like, is this a good angle? Should I go higher? Oh, higher's okay. That's not bad. Ooh, my hair looks cute. But I don't really have anything to hold it up. So anyway, you are currently looking my new house. This is my office. It's my, well, actually all the rooms are my favorite. I love it. I can't wait to tell you guys, show you guys way more about it. But so this video, it occurred to me the other day. I was walking Bear, and I was thinking about how I have this constant inner monologue of what I want and how I want to live my life and the people that I want to serve and like all these different things like in my mind. And I'm like, you know what's crazy is I forget that people don't know exactly what I'm thinking. It's weird that I look the same color. I swear my lips are not the same color as my skin. Am I dehydrated? Maybe it's definitely the lighting. Is that better? It doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm worried about it. My face is my face, and that is the space. Okay. Anyway, okay. So I thought I'd make a video on what I do and why I do it. Well, you guys know I do real estate. I'm also going to try, I'm setting a timer right now actually because I can get a little wordy. So I'm going to make it minimally 5 minutes, no more than 10. So I'm taking this off too because I'm hot. Okay, so I'm a realtor in the great state of Ohio, specifically Columbus. However, I've traveled as far north as, what is that name? Oh my gosh, why can I not think of the name? Mansfield. Gosh, as far north as Mansfield, as far south as MacArthur. Actually, Patriot, technically. But anyway, did you know we have a town called Patriot, Ohio in Ohio? But you didn't. We do. Anyway, okay, so, is that a little bit better? Doesn't matter, Megan. Stop worrying about it. Okay, anyway. So, I thought that I shouldn't have said that. Hold on. Rewind. I'm not editing any of these videos. Also, I said that. But, okay. So, I mainly serve Columbus. However, I've closed a house in Chillicothe, Galleon. I mean, kind of all over in all honesty, which I don't mind. I actually kind of enjoy going those places more than locally sometimes just because they're interesting drives. You see really cool stuff. It's neat. Anyway. So, being a realtor, obviously I help people buy homes and sell homes and investment properties. It kind of runs the gamut as far as like as the transactions that I've done, and continue to do. However, that's not all I would like to think that I do. I think that that's kind of surfacey and shallow, and I don't like that. Excuse me. So, what I try to do as a realtor is I try to be a resource. I want to be the person that everyone thinks about, like, oh, I need a contractor. I'll call Megan. Oh, shoot, my foundation's messed up. Oh, shoot. My bad. Oh, gosh. Shh, shh, shh. How do I silence that? Sorry, I'm probably going to get a lot of texts. Anyway, so I like to think of myself as somebody that, like, if you have a problem with your house, you call me. If you have a question about your equity and what to do with it, you call me. Basically, I want to be somebody that you can call for anything, not just because you want to buy or sell, because you know that I have trusted resources at my disposal. So, yeah, that's what I do. Along with driving, a lot of driving. I'm trying to think of what else. I was going to make some satire about that, but I have nothing pre-written, so that's all I got. But, yeah, so why I do what I do. We're almost at 5 minutes. Yes, okay. Get it together, Meg. So as a lot of you who are going to be watching this video know, and some of you don't, I was married for 6 years, together with this guy for 8. And in that time, we created a very small marketing company where we would market for physical medicine centers. Very frankly, I hated it. I mean, I worked 20 hours a week, made a really great salary doing it. Or not salary, but like I made a great income doing it. It was the hardest 20 hours a week to work. Like I probably work easily close to 60 now. And the 60 feels like nothing compared to those 20. Like I feel like that aged me more than real estate does, which if you're a real estate agent or work in the industry, you can laugh at that. Anyway, actually hated it when we split up basically to say I moved on. So I have always loved houses. Always. Like I remember watching Casper and seeing the mansion and like, oh my gosh, look at all the cool rooms and look at like the incredible stained glass and like the secret passage down to the basement and like all that stuff. I've always been obsessed with houses. Like from the time was really little. I always wanted in my house. I always created little areas. Like I remember my parents were divorced, so at my dad's condo, I like made like my closet was like not big, but had like weird steps in it, like a lot of closets do, and I like made like my own little like area, even though I had my own room. I don't know. I've always just been obsessed with like little, what is the word I'm looking for? Not nooks and crannies, like bigger nooks and crannies, but. I basically, during the time after the marketing gig ended, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to jump into real estate and do that. And it has been one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life because it's been such a privilege to be able to help people through this massive, I mean, I'm kind of callous now and I tell my clients that it's something that I'm working on because the fact that I do this every day. I see people buy houses worth hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars and they sell it and I realize that it's a big thing. However, I also don't ever want people to think it's a big thing because it's not a daunting task. Let me worry about it. Let me worry about the ins and outs. You just find what you want and we'll get you in there. So, anyway, I've always loved houses. And now basically I love real estate. I don't think I'll ever stop doing real estate. However, it's a means to an end. My bigger dream is to one day own a couple of bed and breakfasts, a couple in Florida, a couple in some other states. I don't want to put all my cards on the table, but I also want to have marinas in conjunction with that. So that has been my main focus. I've always loved the water. I can't believe I still live in Ohio because the water's incredible. I love it. I love it. And I've always loved heat. I've never been a cold fan. And then also like Ohio just doesn't have sun. So like there's like 8 months out of the year where we're sitting under clouds. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, I just wanted to say why I do what I do and why it's important to me. Like I just want, I also want to add this. I didn't necessarily come from a poor family growing up. We never really had extra money. Like I played soccer. I still play soccer, but I played soccer for most of my life. I would always get used or hand me down cleats. We would shop at like thrift stores for like my equipment and stuff like that, and like played against sports and whatnot. And like, I remember just thinking like, man, like I wish, because all the girls on my soccer team, like they got the newest cleats and they got to spend money on the kits that like the coolest kits that we had. And I had to like really beg for the warm ups and whatnot. And I don't know. I remember thinking to myself, like, I'm going to be rich. Like I'm going to strive for this because I never want the reason. Actually, I had this moment when in high school, I had the opportunity to go over to the Netherlands and play soccer for a summer. And my mom and I went to this meeting and I remember her telling me no, that we couldn't afford it. And I feel like that was like the defining moment in my life when I was like, you know what? I'm never going to tell my kid no because of money. If it's because they're being a jackass, I'll tell them no. If it's because of a million other things, then they can say no. But I never want to say no because of money, because money is just such like a trivial thing. Like, yeah, we need it to live. However, like living is the purpose, not the money. And saying no because of money makes it the purpose. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm at 9 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm still going to talk because I wanted to say that I basically, like when I started real estate, I made an internal vow that I'm using this to break like generational poverty type thing. Because my family, again, we're not by any means like scrounging for money, but like there's always been the scarcity mindset where like, oh no, there's not enough to do this, you can't do this. I never want money to be the reason I can't do something. I want money to be abundant. And not only that, I want to be able to, through what I learn and what I do, to show other people, to show other people that like money shouldn't be the determining factor ever. Like, yeah. Anyway, so through real estate, I'm going to build up my wealth through a couple other avenues as well, but I haven't done it yet, so I can't talk about it. But anyway, yeah. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, please put them below. Would love to respond. Also, if you want to subscribe, if you guys want to message me and let me know what kind of things you want to hear, what kind of questions you have. Again, I'm going to try to keep these under 10 minutes because my other videos were very long. It's so easy to talk for this long. Gosh, I feel like I just have a never-ending stream of consciousness that just like, I could go forever. Anyway, I'll keep it under 11 minutes. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later. Wait till Friday. I should say Friday.